Hi, this is Jedi Master Daniel 96, and today I'll be reviewing the new Jedi Order series, the Edge of Victory duology. And here is Edge of Victory 1 Conquest and Edge of Victory 2 Rebirth, both by Greg Keyes. And I'd have to say they were good reads, and the characters in the book are, in the first one it's Anakin Solo, Tahiri Vela, Talon Card, Ikrit, and I can't know how to pronounce this Yuuzhan Vong character. And let me find it in here to know it off the top of my head. One sec. Taskvuta, the Yuuzhan Vong commander. And also in the book, Mara Jade is pregnant in this series, and in the second book is where Ben Skywalker is born, which he'll play a role further in the timeline. And I found a character called Ikrit in the book who I found pretty interesting. He's this bunny rabbit looking character. I forget how you pronounce his species name. And I thought he was a good character, and he dies in Edge of Victory 1, spoiler, and I thought he would, and he was a good character even though it sucked he died, but at least it brought some weight to the story. And also we have Tahiri Vela in the book, who also appeared in the Junior Jedi Knight series, which perfect continuity in the expanded universe. A children's novel tying into an adult novel, because that's the beauty of the expanded universe, the continuity flow. And also, in this series, you get to see the Jedi struggle as human beings against the Yuuzhan Vong, and which was a good idea which is a good way to put it, to give it more where we connect with them and stuff. And also in the book, that Jacen Solo is one of the most wanted Jedi for the Yuuzhan Vong, even though Jaina and Jacen played a smaller role in this book. They were kind of barely in this book. Pretty much it was more Anakin Solo's story. And pretty much also in this book is the first appearance of Ben Skywalker, which would be further in the timeline. Mara Jade is sick, it gets better in it, and which Luke saves Mara from being sick. And also in the book, which is read one of the previous books in this series, how Jacen Solo is one of the most wanted Jedi in the galaxy by the Vong. And also in the book, in this duology, Anakin Solo has to save Tahiri Vela. And also in it, who else is there? And I'm just going off the top of my head what I can remember, and then I think that's what I'll say without spoiling these two books. And I'd have to say it was a solid series, and I know the New Jedi Order series gets flack in the Star Wars. I know there are people who criticize this series, but I have to say it's a pretty underrated series in my opinion. I liked the way it was going for something new and different and stuff, because I feel like it was a good way to introduce a new enemy. I felt because I know at the time, in the 90s, at a point it was going, repetitive with Rebels versus Imperials, and I felt like they made a good way to introduce a new enemy to keep the readers going and stuff, and I thought definitely that introducing the likes of the Yuuzhan Vong was a perfect idea to go, and I thought that was a good idea to introduce a new enemy at the time, and I'd have to say what I've read by far of this series, I'm liking. I think it's not that bad of a series as what people are saying, and tell me what you think in the comments down below, what you thought of these two books, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and catch you guys next time. Bye.